Power up.
That's good!
Okay, let's do it.
All right. It is Sunday, May 14th, 2023. Day 14, a month of Mayhem. We are back. Hopefully to finish up Klonoa 2, Lunatea's Veil. We'll see. I think we got to the first boss last night. I think there was like a total of 5 or 6 bosses plus, extra stuff to play. So we'll see if we can finish it tonight. I would like to. That way, just to kind of be like, okay, we're done. I think I have an idea of what I want to move on to next. It will be something I've been working on already. That's in progress. I can't scroll that way. It's something on Switch that I'm most of the way through, but I actually need to finish up. Why is it dropping frames now? Very quickly, but whatever. Like nothing going on here. I hate the internet. Anyways. Been playing? Yes. Alright. So yeah, we had to come back down here to Bakuji's Island and talk to them again. That's at least where they were pointing us to. Sky pirates. It's always pirates. Or ghosts. Yeah, I guess Klonoa, based on the story, what little bit of the story I've seen for this and the synopsis, trying to like block out certain elements of the story. Not that I'm really worried about spoilers in this. I guess Klonoa's just been hopping around to different worlds. Like he's clearly not where he's supposed to be, but he's not back in his own world. Where that is, I don't know. I wonder if it was one of those things where they were like, yeah, we have an idea. Maybe one day we'll do it, but not now. Since these games didn't do like particularly well. Namco tried though. They were definitely 2 GBA games, a Wonder Swan game, PlayStation game, PlayStation 2 game, a Wii remake, and then they're coming back to it, much, much later to release this collection, but I mean, there was what? Was there something that was after the Wii remake? I don't remember now. Since if there wasn't, they waited a long time to bring this back, but I'm sure they said, yeah, well, we have these things, and we could probably farm the work out and not have to do, like, a lot. We're gonna meet Juliet Jake. Needs 4 fried chickens and a Coke. I don't know if they said these versions were based on previous existing games. I highly doubt they're running any kind of emulation layer for the first game. Whether or not they still have the code for that to be able to easily port it over to anything. Oh, I think we're going to the circus. We're gonna have to deal with more clowns. I don't like that. This game, though, if it was only on PS2, and it's on multiple platforms, I don't even know if there's anything resembling a PS2 emulation layer for like any other system. Like I assume when they ported Star Wars Republic Commando to Switch, they were probably just using the PC version as your basis. Considering those were handled by Aspyr, who usually in the past has done Mac ports for things. But I think they've also done a lot of PC related things too. Like, I give them credit for doing more cutscenes. I feel like it really slows this game down, though. This is not a game where you want to be bogged down. Especially, I guess it's one way of padding the runtime out, so to speak. And having these and having more cutscenes. Whoops, we just got pilfered. Someone purloined our ring. Which is weird. Or was it something else we had? It's what? Oh, never mind. That's who stole it. I was thinking, like, who's fucking stealing shit around here? Why are we so bad at this? Yeah, having the cutscenes in the first game makes more sense because it brings it a lot more in line with this one. And visually, they're more or less the same. I feel like the environments in this look better. Like you can't fast tab through any of these other than speeding up the entire thing or skipping them. The cuts, I blame the VO. Where it's just like, oh, we have to have this play out. I'm like, no, just let me get through this. Like, that wasn't even a spot where that was a stage. Like, what's the point? You know, we're gonna stay at ground level. We'll just go to the one of them. Go over here. We gotta do both of them anyways. It doesn't seem like there's like actual stage numbers anymore, like all the visions in the first game. Those were all given numbers. It's like, yeah, your vision 5-2. Oh, lots of eggs to hit here. Yeah, give me enemies. And the funny part is, I guess maybe this game had more extra lives to work with. Just overall, because I'm looking at this going, you don't need... If, you know, if this worked out anything like the easy mode potentially in the first game, I'm looking at this going, you know... Or if easy mode in the original PS2 version worked out this way, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't need all these lives. The original version just gave you infinite lives, and like, yeah, I don't... Long man's Libris. Where am I going? Oh, you know what? I was staring it right in the face the whole time. Not really. It looks better. I guess that is... Oh, I thought that was a wall with collision. I guess not. More cutscenes. Yeah, more cutscenes you have to deal with. I think overall it looks better though. Even with that, the first game being based on a remake that was like 7 years newer than this game. That's why I'm just kind of... What is that? Oh, it has a mouth. That's a pool toy. Yep. Keep pressing X to fly high in the air. Oops. Nope, come back. There we go. Like I really need to get the coin. Yeah, because for a mode that gives you infinite lives, they're dropping a lot of coins to give you extra lives. Every time you throw an enemy into the swing ship, it'll swing higher and higher. That's how usually things work. Bam. Go this way first, because we got our... Actually, considering this stage started with us scrolling to the left, that makes sense that... Maybe I gotta go to that big top? I don't know. No, it's already losing momentum. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, so I gotta get that moving again, then break that. There we go. YouTubers are weird. Well, this one's blocked. I'm just wondering if this is the way I need to go. Maybe? No, hold on. I'm gonna go back and go to the left. Then again, I think most personalities online are kind of strange. Oh, I got it. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing there. Like when you send me Asmongold stuff, like all I had to do is look him up and go, okay, he dislikes pay to win mechanics. I'm like, all right, but wait, he's talking to fucking Ted Cruz about it? Well, Ted Cruz is a piece of shit, so the fact that you would even converse with him is already bad enough. So, call me crazy. But I'm also, I'm not the... am I supposed to get up there? Oh, you know what? I'd like to get something else. But I'm not a big fan of... Yeah, maybe we'll go back the other way. Of really big creators anymore. Which is weird, because I'm friends with one that, like, at one point had a channel that really was quite big, but they're not anymore. Because I feel like there's really no way of the audience will find some connection, but those creators I feel like have the hardest time connecting with their audience, and eventually there's just so much space between you and them. You're like, yeah, what am I doing here? Especially when you see the level of support some people give them. I'm just like, you realize this person already makes more than enough through like every other means. And that's why I stopped following Maximilian, because I'm like, first off, I think he's phoned it in. And it's mean to say, but it's like, you don't do the content you used to. The things that I liked that he used to do, which was use an entertaining way of being able to teach the community and teach people about games. I'm like, he stopped doing that years ago. I know part of what was, I think, stopping him for a long time producing the stuff he wanted to was the network he was a part of. I know he's been gone from that for a while. They let him go, and he's like, well, now I can just kind of do whatever I want. Cool. But like, he would start and stop stuff for a while, and then the things he would do is like, I feel like once he got into... How do I get that? Once he got into doing streaming, it was like, okay. Oh, never mind, I know what it is. He kind of stopped doing everything else. He's like, well, now I don't actually have to try. Which in a way is true. But like, I've gone into various channels where I'm like, if I can't converse with the person that's there in some way, or it feels like you're just a number at that point. Like, no, that don't make me feel good. And I don't think that makes anybody feel good. It's kind of the point of this whole medium, is being able to connect with people in some way. YouTube, you kind of can. It just... Whoops. Whoa. But, shoot, even Chris Broad, like, I think he's repeated himself so much, and you do run out of topics to talk about, but I'm also like, he just doesn't hit the same way. And he had a couple of takes, I'm dead, recently, where I'm just like, yeah, maybe don't say that, or you sound kind of pretentious, or you sound like, hey, I've been here so long, the dislikes I have about things, I've either already pointed out, or they're so petty because I can't think of anything else to say. Which sucks, because I don't think they're inherently bad people. I certainly don't want to give that across, but it's just kind of like, maybe it's just the audience is always fickle, and you never know. Even as somebody like myself, who admittedly has not been doing it nearly as long, or to the same degree, or to the same size audience, I'm still a viewer, and if you stop doing shit if you stop doing the stuff I like, then hey, I don't have any reason to stick around. Unfortunately, with most people, and I think I've pointed it out before, where I'm like, yeah, it feels like some people... What is that camera angle? They're there to generate clicks, they're there to generate outrage. And a lot of people love doing it. And to me, that's okay, that's great. That's if I don't do that and I never get to the point where I would love to get to, and that's because of that one factor, I'm okay with that, you know. Yeah, I've stopped watching people because it's like, you either stop doing something that I enjoy, or sometimes it's just their content doesn't change to the point where you're like, okay, you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, or where it feels like the content becomes less, which is fine. Some people have had like really hardcore schedules. And they eventually realize, I can't do this. And they scale it back. And I'm 100% on board with that. It's like, yeah, if you can't do it and you're burning out and it's affecting you, you need to stop doing it quite as much and figure out something that's a little bit more tenable. But some I feel like they're not doing it for that reason, but it's like they either, I guess it sounds bad when I say it, they either don't cover, they have a couple of channels and they don't cover some of them as well as they should, or even with the stuff they do, it's like, okay, you're not doing this as much, and then when you're actually doing stuff on your channels, it feels like you're just kind of there. You're almost phoning that in to a degree. Whoa, shit. Oh, wow, I can't believe I made that. Very well. The 8-bit guy was one person like that, where a lot of stuff he did was like restorations and shit. And even with the restorations, he was kind of starting to phone them in, where it's like, hey, you have a half-hour video and you spend a lot of time on this particular part of the restoration, then you're like, well, this is taking too long and this video's getting too long, so I'm not going to do the rest of this. And there's like internal parts that clearly need to be serviced, where it's like, I realize it's part of your collection, but it's like, you didn't need to spend as much time on the outer aesthetics of this rebuild and this restoration. Like, I feel like you took way too much time doing that and not enough time maybe focusing on, hey, if you do this now, you don't have to go back to it. Maybe you can cover this thing, whoops, a little bit more. It was just really weird, and I know he caught shit eventually for having this one thing he was restoring. I think it was an older piece of Commodore hardware, where he just, I think, took a gold screwdriver. I'm like, I'm gonna poke at it, and he fucked it up. And of course, rightfully, people gave him shit. We're just like, wait, why were you doing that? Like, why would you do that? You know, what the hell's the matter with you? Another one that'll come up here, because I know I need to get up to that top one. Actually, I know what to do. Maybe. I need to get up here and start from the top. I think he kind of got milkshake ducked anyways, since he's a Texas guy. A massive nerd, but a Texas guy, and a gun nut, like the kind of gun nut that would take a fucking rifle into a subway because, oh well, it's my right as a citizen. I'm like, okay, dude, you do your thing. Like, that means it's still our right to call you a fucking moron. Whoa, big guy. Shit. But I'm kind of standoffish on that subject anyways. Open carry laws are fucking stupid. Okay, how did I not hit that one down there? That's not, alright. Why, those are turning off real fast. Alright. I will say I'm of the opinion nobody needs to fucking carry a weapon at all. It's unfortunate, and I've talked to people I used to work with where they're like, well, what am I supposed to do if I don't have one? I'm like, well, that's a bigger question to the fact that your neighborhood is so bad you have to carry one. That's not a question of, well, I should have a gun. It's a question of, we have bigger problems to deal with. I think most people that carry weapons, though, are looking for a fight. Like, I've seen people in nice neighborhoods that white people open carrying. Maybe a fun VOD for someone to find. White people that open carry, clearly middle-aged white dudes. Actually, I don't have to apologize to dunking on them. Where I'm like, dude, you have literally no reason to carry that weapon. You have absolutely none. You're like, well, if something happens, I'm like, if something happens, you're going to get shot. Because historically speaking, that's what it's going to be there. Or flat out, you're looking to shoot a black person. You're looking to shoot a brown person. You're looking to start a fucking, you're hoping, you're praying that fucking fight starts. You want something to happen. You're looking for it. It's like, it's ridiculous. Like, there's no point. That's why other people look at us and go, what's the problem? Like, yeah, don't ask me. Oops, am I supposed to hit that person? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to follow him. Okay. You have bubble bobble or balloon fight. Oh, that was like a half boss fight. Okay. That miss. There we go. Again, I don't need coins. Oh, the spaceship with the rocket fuel. Damn. Oh. I mean, I carry a knife now for a reason. It's like, it's not even a good pocket knife. And I hate the fact that I had to fucking even start carrying one. But I mean, when I was running into riffraff here and there last year, I was like, well, I gotta start carrying something then. Not great. It's not a good feeling. That was one nice part about being in Japan. It's like, yeah, you know what I don't have to worry about? This shit. Like, none of this. Not one iota. Makes you feel good. Yeah, and that's the bad part. Like, your neighborhood's not... Obviously, I know firsthand your neighborhood's not great, and it's had to have gotten worse. Am I supposed to be fighting them again, or finding them? Very well. Guess I'll just drop down. Yeah, so it's like, that kind of makes sense, but it's bad enough that, like, that shouldn't be a thing you have to do. But the reality is different. And, you know, the base causes people, the governments don't want to deal with it. They're like, we can't afford to deal with that. I'm like, yeah, you can actually, but we found out very clearly, it's like, oh, you can do that. If you don't want to afford it, it's like, well, you can take the money from somebody else. I'm fine with that. Fuck anybody that says, well, you can't start taxing corporations because they're the ones that generate jobs. I'm like, are they? You seen the amount of money they make? You seen the the blatant price gouging? Like, oh, well, shortages and inflation. I'm like, no, fuck you. You're still making a lot of money and we're paying a lot more. On top of, hey, by the way, wages are still stagnant. So it's not like 30, 40 years ago where it's like, yeah, this thing costs this much and you make this much, so it's okay. But it's like, no, things cost more now and wages haven't gone up enough to be able to compensate for that. So, like, not only have things gotten more expensive, they're just more expensive in general because we don't have as much money to, like, if something cost $50,000 now that was $25,000 30 years ago, let's say, and it's like, oh yeah, you can kind of do this and you can easily afford it off of this much money per year. Like, if 50,000 wouldn't matter if everything gets just scaled up. It would just be, oh, this is more money, but we make more, so, you know, everything's kind of more or less the same. If you were to, you know, put them side by side, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's one thing. It's like, I feel like an asshole when I talk about it. It's like, oh yeah, other countries are better. I'm like, other countries suck too. And believe me, there's a lot of other different problems I'd have to deal with, but in some direction, in some cases, it's like, no, it's better. And that shit you just don't have to deal with. Oh, I should have sped up. Actually, did I need to? I don't think I needed to go up there. Let me restart it. I should just haul ass. I cleared him. Yeah, this is the stage I was seeing in the demo before you started the game. Klonoa, are you an alpine surfer? That camera wouldn't keep changing. That's a very PS2 game. Oh, the direction changed on me. That was fun. Anyways, I should get back to my other topic, which was creators. Yeah. The ones that get really big, it's just like, yeah. And sometimes you're like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And when they said Mr. Beast makes this much money, I'm like, what did he start out doing? And like, what does he even do now? And good for him. And it seems like he's like an okay guy. And at this point, he's just like, look, I have more money than I need to know. I don't even know what to do with, so I'm just going to use it for video purposes and just like give it out to people and help them out. And like, it's good for his brand for sure. I'm just like, what do you do? What did you do? Like, even some people that still apparently are really big. Just kind of like, are ya? Because I don't hear about you no more. Or even how they got big to begin with. Yeah, I'm definitely not on Twitter anymore. I didn't need them for a jump. Oh, maybe I did there. I might need one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna need that here. There we go. Like, at least Markiplier had like a good enough voice to be like, oh yeah, no, he's got a nice soothing sound. PewDiePie's just a fucking Nazi, so I'll never understand that. Like, oh, he's funny. I'm like, that's cool. Being funny doesn't really equate to those views, so what's the sauce, man? God damn it. I need to die. But I'm not gonna be able to die. Alright, let's restart. Sucks I have to restart the whole level, but that's why vehicle sections suck. Yeah, but you've never said it in public. Even him, I'm like, it never seemed like, what was it, fucking New Zealand that had that shooting? The guy had yelled out, go watch PewDiePie before he fucking opened fire. I'm like, dude, at that point, I would just quit. Like, I'm done. Like, someone uses my name in that manner, like, I couldn't come back from that. Yeah, I'm just with him. I'm just more confused. I'm just like, I don't get it. There's clearly something I'm missing. No, but if you're kind of perpetuating, or clearly in his case, that's part of it. That was part of his audience, and it also seemed like, yeah, it's he's certainly saw it as an opportunity. I'm like, dude, this is basically your audience, and people see that. Where if you're seeing elements of your audience that are not doing something to that level, but also like they're clearly chuds, and you need to fucking bring them in line, Like, you need to bring them in line, and I don't think it ever was that way. Like, I think even... God damn it. This one sucks. I think even when he talked about that event, I'm just kind of like, you have to crack down on that, or people are just, they're not gonna get it. And yeah, it's like, if sometimes it's like, oh, well, that's what generates my clicks. You're not gonna fucking take away your meal ticket, so to speak. Did I? Oh, fuck. I forgot about that one. I think there's a lot of creators out there that do fucking stupid. They don't care about the consequences. They don't care about who they piss off, who gets hurt, if they get hurt, what happens. They're just like, well, if it generates views, if it gets me noticed, then that's all that really matters. I certainly don't want to come across that way or produce something of that nature. I think even a lot of some of the people I stopped watching, it's like they're almost having to go that way because I feel like they're not going to push it to the same degree, but they're also like, well, I need to grow the brand. I'm like, what do you mean you need to grow the brand? It's like, if you have fucking 2 million followers and a massive Patreon and you can afford all these things already as just, you know, creator spaces, you have studios. I'm like, what do you mean grow? Like, at that point, it's like, yeah, maybe that's the thing. It's like you're starting to do lowest common denominator shit because it's like, oh, well, that's what's... Chris Broad comes back to mind because the stuff I would love to see him do again, he won't, because he's already admitted, he's like, this shit gets buried by YouTube, so there's almost no point in producing it. I'm like, God damn it. I hate this stage already because it's not even a skill gap. It's just, let's do this. Yeah, and followers are weird. I think I've shit on the followers idea too many times before, and it's like, it is important to have them. Patreon's where it's at. Like, considering ad revenue probably still helps. Followers don't really matter as much. It's more, do you have the money to an audience to be able to do the things you want to do? And if you have grand ambitions, having more money, more followers certainly will help. But like, there's people I see that have Patreon that's like, they might only have a, you know, 100, 200,000 subscribers, but it's like, yeah, but you're making like fucking 10 grand a month, which is nuts. Like, I can't imagine, like, I only want to make enough to fucking pay my rent, realistically. And to see these people are just like, wow, like, how's that happen? Well, TikTok's a different ecosystem. TikTok's fickle too. Like, you could hit it big, have a massive thing, blow up for a little while, and then in a month you could be potentially gone. Like the cranberry juice guy on the skateboard. I'm like, where's he now? Like, he got endorsement deals and shit out of it. Like, good for him. Didn't really have to do much. TikTok's weird. Like, I'm not on TikTok, but like, you really can't get away from it. Ultimately, like, I still get sent TikToks, and I'm like, I'm not on there. But they show up everywhere else. I mean, Twitter now is garbage. Twitter was always garbage, but like, now it's worse, I feel. TikTok, I feel like, is worse because, oh shit. There better be another fucking enemy around here. Yeah, there is, okay. I fucking hate this stage. Even I'm weird with creators. Like, if a creator gives me, you can give me a weird, like, kayfabe version of yourself. That's fine. Or enough of yourself where it feels like, yeah, you're not bullshitting people. You're not giving them something that isn't there. Like fake ones. Or if it's clearly, oh, you're portraying a character, but it's not really you the whole time. Because it really depends. Like Civi 11 is not the... You can see the real person, but you can't see the real person. It's clearly a character, but it's fine. But like Tecmone, Matt at Tecmone is clearly himself. You know, he's not going to give you everything about himself, but you know what he's giving you is real. I think he does pretty well for himself, but he's also spent like a decade building that channel. Yeah, like I miss having Twitter in some respects because there's just shit I can't do anymore and people I can't communicate with. I feel like I've been out of the loop. Twitter used to be pretty good for the boobies thing until people realize, wait, I shouldn't be giving that shit out for free. Which, fair enough to them. Like, no, get some money for that shit. No reason to give it out for free. Especially if that's your business. Get a few bucks out of people. That'll show you who actually is a fan of yours and who's not. Yeah, Facebook, I feel like most people have slowed down on Facebook, which is good, because it was getting a little hectic there for a while. Hang on to this guy so I don't have to... I can actually use it here. I'm just hoping I can actually get this fucking... There we go. Okay. Two more, yeah. See if I can hang on to our conversation while also trying to... Oh well. Getting hit there. This I know is a bounce. No, that was just a coin. Actually, I shouldn't take those heals. Should actually start getting hit more just in case I really need to. I know I didn't miss anything, which means the last one's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, she's here. That's right, she's in the ring. Nope. I don't know, I think I give out about it a lot. Mostly because I have those things on my mind and I never actually, like, talk about them, but then it's like, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before in the past, so I'm just repeating myself. I just think it's a hard business, and it's much easier to judge. You're like, well, you could be doing this, but it's also like, you know what? There's elements I'm never gonna know. I just know it's like I follow less people because, for the most part, shit. Use wind bullets. I follow less people mainly because I eventually kind of figured out. I'm like, all right. The people I want to follow are the people who aren't bullshitting. Where's that last star? Because I don't want to catch up to them first. I really hope I didn't miss something. I'm not seeing it. Oh, you fucking... Can I jump off? I just saw it. Nope, slow down, slow down, slow down. Just keep getting hit by stuff. I'd rather... And I'm going to take less damage overall because I'm on easy. It's going to be much harder to die and there's no, like, drop off. Nope, don't even remotely heal. We just need to hit it. We need to find a place to die. Oh. That's actually kind of helpful. If you can't catch up to him, you can just fucking... Well, I know I can catch up to him. That's easy. don't need to fucking catch up. I don't need that time. I just need to make sure that I have an enemy when they show up because it's on top of one of these signs. Huh. There we go. Now I'll fucking catch you, scumbag. Come here. Even if I don't. I can't do tricks and catch up that way. Where's Cloud? Oh, they already took off. They don't give you much time. Yeah, and it's like, all my VODs are unlisted. It's fine. I don't think anything I'd be talking about is necessarily, like, verboten. And Darkstar, welcome in. My apologies for the depressing visit. Yeah, Mother's Day can mean... There we go. Weird shit for people. Thank you very much for that resub, though. Always appreciated. Yeah. And, like, I haven't seen my mom in almost 4 years. Like, I got stuff I gotta send her that I had hoped to be able to take to her, but, like, I don't know. I guess I should look into going up to, like, Portland again, Vancouver, Washington, and seeing if I can go up there. Why am I dropping frames now? What is happening? So I just, you know, wished her happy Mother's Day today, and it was just like, hey, I need your address, because I got stuff I need to send you. I'd rather get it to her sooner as opposed to, like, waiting, you know, another 3 or 4 months when I might be able to get there. I have no idea. Plane tickets are weird right now, and I'd have to find a place to stay while I'm up there, even if it's for a few days. And that's a cost where it's like, for that reason, I would be okay with it. It's just, you know, it's money. Unless I, like, really need the money, I'm not gonna start any kind of, like, hey, start a GoFundMe. Who wants to send me somewhere? Like, unless it's like, hey, I want to go do this for work, and, like, I legitimately need somebody's help for that. That ain't happening. All right, so I think I got, yeah, I got all of them there, and I got all of them there. Okay. And I know in your case, Zelibrius, yeah, that's a much more heavy-duty thing to deal with. Boss time. I say, yeah, both my parents I haven't seen in some time. There are enemies that are fake Leptio clouds. And a spotlight will shine on the real one. Throw an enemy into Leptio to roll him away. Target him again when he rolls into the middle of the platform on the other side. Okay. Oh, fuck. Keep rolling. Fucker. Yeah, any parent that lives in Florida should leave Florida. Florida sucks. Any place that is in and around... How did that... Boy, that collision sucks. Fuck. Yeah, I would say the same thing. It's like, oh, if you live in Texas, get the fuck out of Texas. But clearly, that's not always the easiest thing to do. Like, hey, just leave the place you're at. Sure. So easy. You know what else that works with when you say that to somebody? abuse victims. Just leave. Why'd you take my enemy away, man? Wow. Oh, shit. They don't tell you about this one. Is that this? Like, what the hell? Oh, the box on that is a little weird. Alright, same principle. Now it's just a really big target. Right into the drink. There we go. Get out of here, you damn clown. Yeah, imagine being a politician and the fight you want to pick is with Disney. Easily one of the biggest corporations, and like the reason Florida is Florida. Like, what else are you gonna do in Florida? Like Orlando, I don't know, was Orlando like a really small place before they started building it up and it became like the theme park central of fucking Southeast US? Don't get me started with the fact that gaming is still the #1 industry in this state, when we really need to have more sustainable industries. You know, yet another COVID thing that people fucking forgot. Like, what are we gonna do? I'm like, well, when you put all your eggs into one basket, like, oh, most of the state, like down here, not so much. Like, the solar industry should have been a given in here a long time ago. As cheap as it was, and kind of what I think they tried to do in a small way was, and that's what Phoenix and Tempe are turning into, was becoming a tech hub outside of California. Where it's like, hey, it's cheap here, you can do a bunch of stuff, and if the state's wanting you to come in and actually get set up, hey, come on down. What kind of happened in Texas, too. Much to the detriment of, you know, cities that would have been much cooler 20, 30 years ago. Looking at you, Austin. Like, you're still probably a cool place, but you still have a lot of shitty people that moved out from California because they ruin everything. Ask me how I know. Yeah, it ruins. That's what happened out here. A bunch of people from California moved out here and they're like, we'll pay your stupid prices. And it made it much more expensive for the rest of us. Cool, thanks. Like, how hard can I kick you in the nuts? I'm at house. What do we do here? Oh, another cutscene. Okay, showcase of memories. What is? Yeah, I came across dolls. Just fucking. Yeah, that's what we're already doing. I don't. Oh, I think these are the extra levels you can play. I'm not worrying about those. People smell money. They're like, nope. Let's go get that money. Alright, blah, blah. Kind of giving up on the story. I don't think it's bad again, but it's just kind of like, whatever. Place where fighting never stops. Isn't that just Metro City and Street Fighter 6? What do people do here? Well, they have hot dogs. They street fight. Of course, the first thing I'm going to encounter here is go here, cutscene. Yeah, we're just skipping through. She's fucking stuff up. They're making their own ring. Twin cats. Stuff happening. Alright, no more surfing levels. You can hold it. You play it fast. I'll do it. I do it just enough to be able to try to keep up somewhat without like completely skipping it. Like, two fucking... Why would you need 2 lives in a row? Why are lives so... Lives are very, very easy to get in this. Almost too easy. So I'm really curious is like if they just give you that many in normal. Yeah, man, that's just sounds like standard tanky ass enemies. I'm worried about that with RE4. I'm like, I really don't want tanky enemies. I already felt that things were tanky enough in Village until you get some of the later weapons, or you really fucking... Okay. Oh, I missed that. If you get some of the later weapons, then you actually properly level them up. I haven't gone back and actually tried to plat that yet because I got a lot of weapon part grinding to do for that. No, I don't want to go that way. I need to go that way. I think. Or is that gonna... no, it looks like that might actually bring me back here. Let's go forward real quick. Unless it blocks us out. Seems like with most places you can kind of just go backwards, which is kind of nice. I like the fact that it's not just like full ratchet scrolling. I think that's the term for that. It's just like, oh no, we're sending you in this direction. You don't get to come back. Cool. Oh, I missed that. I think it felt like the few times I've actually had to use those little tornadoes, they will kind of drag you in from pretty far away. I thought it was funny that it's like they made Village and it's like, hey, we're remaking 4. I'm like, why? Didn't you just do that with Village? It's essentially a remake of 4. What was the point of coming over here if you're not going to give me... What the fuck was the point of that? There wasn't even anything I had to collect over there. It's just for fucking dreamstones. Okay. I should probably use...
Okay.
Anything down here? No. Just a rocket ship. Where am I going? Alright. Oh, oh, cool. I'm not going back to pick those things up again because that literally was a waste of my time. Alright, yeah. There isn't anything over here. They weren't kidding about this city. Do they... Hold on, do they buy and sell fights here? Do they still do that? Oh wait, we don't actually talk about that series. Or at least that creator. There's number 2, finally. Whoa. Oh! really weird looking deformation. Come back. Alright, fine. Out of here. Motherfucker. All I need to do that for. Whoa. Don't land on the fire, it's an instant death. Go. Take another one of you along though, just in case. It's kind of nice seeing these different style of environments, because like most everything inside of the first game is like more natural environments. Can you respawn? Thank you. You're getting a lot more variety in environment in this game. Alright, now we can blast off to the moon, maybe. In case I'm not missing anything over here. Weird. A big empty space. Usually you would put something there. I might actually have to... I know I missed something there. It wasn't immediately obvious how far over to the right I needed to move. Anything back over here, we'll see. Where are you? Damn it. Alright. Scroll. Good thing I did that. Did I fucking miss that somehow? Yeah, I did. Alright. I'm gonna die again. I even floated there and tried to hold on to that as long as possible, because I'm like, okay, get right in front of it, then hit it. Okay, don't hit it. It's fine. And I don't need to go back up there again. Thank you. I do. I wonder why that was kind of like, here's this thing, but we need you to go over here now. Anything over here? Nothing hidden. One more to find. Guess we're not running into weird doorways that don't look like doorways. Was that 5-1 or 5-2, or was one of those late game in the first one? I was just like, I don't know who thought this was a good idea. To have something hidden in here where I'm just like, yeah, this is the only part of the game where you kind of pull this off. I missed anything there. That reminds me of Kingdom Hearts for some reason. I don't know why, I don't really know that series very well. I own all of them. Only ever played the first one. That was like 20 years ago. There's the last one there. There we go. That one's pretty well placed. Good props on that. There we go. Bam. I like the platforms feel a little bit better in this version too. It's a little inconsistent edging those in the first game, as you no doubt heard me complain about. What is that? Does it look like Robotnik back there parachuting in? I'm here from a different series. The first game, I feel like the first game when I played that on PS2, it was like, hey, you want a game that's not going to click with you for a while? Like, yes, because it really felt like it was kind of hitting its stride just about the time the game ends. I'm like, that's not the time you're supposed to do that. Like, you need this game to be hitting at all cylinders all the time. Those first few worlds you get to, it's like Alice in Wonderland, fucking, and Tarzan. I'm like, these are boring. So it's like, what, that? It's a Wonderland, wherever fucking, Tarzan takes place. I don't know what they called that world. And then Atlantis, where the Little Mermaid's at. I think it's those three in that order. And it's like, these, you spend way too long in these sections. They're not as interesting as they should be. They really needed to, like, space some of the slower paced worlds out. And obviously now it's just well known for being fucking horrifically convoluted. That, I don't like that. I'm just gonna go all the way over. You know, maybe they're gonna have to land here. Because I can't go this way. Oh, that's the end of the station. Okay. I was thinking it's like, it's either beyond these cars or I have to land on the engine. I feel like, what, after 2, that's... Was it the portable games where they're like, oh no, here's Organization 13 and this is where the real story begins. I'm like, remember when this was Final Fantasy and Disney stuff crossed over? Not a bunch of characters that nobody ever fucking heard of and don't really get introduced until like halfway through the chronology. And they're like, no, these people were really important. Really important. Too bad if you didn't play this game on PSP or 3DS though, or DS. And I was thinking for a while that Dream Drop Distance was a remake of the first game, but maybe it's not. I don't... I said I have them. I even have the music game because it was cheap. But I've yet to convince myself to go play them because I'm just like, there's a lot. And knowing the first couple of games, I'm like, oh no, I would, if there's an easy mode, I'm 100% turning that on and going, I'm not dealing with this shit. We're just playing through them. Not going to worry about trophies. I'm not going to worry about completion. I don't give a fuck. And some people, especially people I worked with, are like, they were big Kingdom Hearts fans. I'm like, okay.
Wesker!
MCG, welcome in. Maybe he's here to dunk on Kingdom Hearts as well. Can you actually get... Oh, wait. No, you can't get out of here. I was thinking I had to go up to that top part. Yeah, it's like, I don't think I ever actually asked them that. I'm just like, can you explain why you like this series so much? I'm sure there's people that'll be like, oh yeah, I'll give you all the fucking lore. I'm like, okay, you try. You do your best. I'm not expecting much from you. Oh wait, shit, I need to actually... I know what's going on there. There's gonna be something right there to eat me. Who was the best boy in Final Fantasy VI? I mean, I didn't play much of 6. Oh, I never even finished 4. There's got to be something hidden over here, right? Why would you have that platform there then? Is he the one that suplex trains? I want the suplex train guy. Got it. Saban Entertainment. Yeah, you leave me alone, big giant things with no fucking faces. That's right, he had quarter circle motions and weird shit. Because fighting games need that. Or RPGs need that. Although that's one thing, the, what was it, the modern day setting in Live Alive is essentially a fighting game. You don't have fighting game inputs, but like the selection screen for, I don't know what the word, learn about keys. We already know how keys work. But yeah, when you're picking the characters you have to fight, it's very much a fighting game. It's actually, I think, like the shortest segment in that. It's just all fighting. You have to take, you can learn a lot of moves from it, but you end up having to get hit by those characters, by those bosses, in order to learn like 2 moves apiece from them. I think one will teach you like 3, but it's very specific. And it hits you with some crazy shit at the end, but yeah, boomies, got it. But not to be confused with boomsies. Rest in peace, Brian Castleberry. Oh, I think I need to blow them up. I think not. Oh, what is that? Oh, it does hit. There's a platform there. I didn't see that. Okay, saw the switch and I was like, I can't hit that. Oh wait, never mind. I can hit that. I remember being like mind blown. Are you gonna blow up, motherfucker? Mind blown from like just Super Mario RPG is like, wait, you have to time inputs? Do stuff? What? Wait, where did that go? Oh, he disappeared. I can't get up there. See, I see posters that are on a wall, and you think, okay, that poster's going to blow up from the explosion. It's going to burn away, and it's going to reveal something, right? Nope. Oh, I know what I need to do here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You go over there. That's a key. We don't have the key. Never played any of the Paper Marios either. Oh! Clever. Simple, but clever. I know what's going on here. You get over here, you get over there. Huh. Huh. You get there. I actually probably could collect those Dreamstones too, but like, who cares? What damn key? Is that all this Mario RPG series? Superstar Saga, Paper Mario. Still have never gotten an actual legitimate Mario RPG 2. You would think Nintendo would work with Squaresoft on that. I'm still curious if, like, they outright own any of the... I think I need... Oh, wait. Oh. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Something there. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, I see. I see. Gotcha. It's the same puzzle. There we go. Like, yeah, Gino and... What was it, Malo? The cloud boy who thinks he's a frog. Like, no, you're not a frog, buddy. I mean, hell, it's hard enough just to get them to fucking give you re-releases of Mario RPG. Where the hell have I not found a second doll? I don't have to go blow anything up again, but... Alright. I'm sure I didn't miss anything there. I've never even finished Mario RPG. I've started it multiple times. There's our second one. That better be our second one. Oh shit. Come here. Weird that they dropped those and like, well, you can get doubles here. That's number 3. Okay, I have missed one. Oh, restarting the level. So if we missed one, then I missed it. And I don't remember. I didn't see it. No, there's nothing down there. Yeah, I don't quite understand that. I know part of it is, I think maybe Nintendo's own peculiar reasons as to, well, we want to re-release this, but, you know, reasons. Some weird pop in for that. You can't walk through those this time. I'm assuming there's nothing to hit over here, but we haven't even found the first one. No, okay. But, I mean, Nintendo's Nintendo. They're weird about that shit. Like, you could definitely get so much better out of the system. Because homebrew developers have proven it, but it's also how much of that is feasible with the battery life you're attempting to get out of things. Other fun stuff. Yeah, I feel like they, with how they've handled, okay, I don't know how I got eaten there, or why it decided it wanted to. Get out of here. Start moving again so quickly. I feel like if you're not going to sell people stuff, it's like you need to curate and you need to have more content on this fucking platform. And I realize getting third parties on board, that's going to be, you know, that's a separate thing to worry about. But I also feel like as long as you're just, if you're the one that's, for the most part, footing the bill in terms of getting this stuff developed, which I believe Nintendo is, it's like, yeah, you're the one that has the emulation layer. You're kind of handling everything. It's like, okay, cool. You just really need people to be like, look, we want to get your content on board. Yeah, see, where is... I don't think... No. Just going to sail over that. I'm trying to think of where this would be. Ah, it's way the fuck up there. How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? I completely missed that. It's easy enough. Alright. Now we can just press forward with what we were doing. And Nintendo's on stuff. I'm like, guys, you literally could just make most of your roster of games, especially your 8-bit stuff. I'm like, either sell it to me in a collection. And if you're like, oh, we can't give you guys that many games for $60, like, no, you can. Some of these games suck. Like, no one should ever be charging any money for Urban Champion. Like, you just, yeah, I think Pulseman only ever came out over there. Which is why if you check the Japanese Mega Drive app for Nintendo Switch Online, it'll have a Pulseman box art for that version, but it's just a screenshot of the title screen on the US version. And usually it will do that. Oops. It'll do that if there is no equivalent version for that territory. There's a few other games like that. Just is what it is. I'm fine with that. Like, look, you just give me ROMs. I'm really bad at timing that. Although they give you that thing to give you double. And they really don't give... They give you, like, what, 5 of these in here? So you're only making 10 more instead of, like, the blue ones? Yeah. Well, that means they probably, if there's I don't know if there's a Euro version of the service on the European Nintendo shop. If there is, that probably has one there. Can I grab that one again? Grab that. There we go. The same thing where I think I think Wily Wars might actually have official US box art now. But, like, that never had it for a long time because it never had an official release here. Actually, I don't think it had an official release here until they did that repro version that, I think Retrobit did. I'm gonna have to make that jump. Alright. I mean, I probably should have done it. Nope, we can do it this way. That's fine. There we go. How do I get down there? But I know we came in that way, so we'll eventually end up down there. Sega Channel. I also realized that now we're a lot of us are old enough that there's just people who don't know what Sega Channel is. I'm like, okay. I'm like, how did that work back in the 90s? I'm like, well, same way your internet works now. It's a coaxial cable connection. In fact, I think it's even been said that Sega Channel is part of the reason why cable internet really was able to take off, since if you were going to use the service within that cable system, they had to clean up their lines considerably for any noise or anything else to where it would actually work. I imagine coaxial cable connections in the 80s being quite noisy. And that noise will fuck up your signal. And if you're doing digital data streams, guess what? Noise is not good. Analog can be kind of sort of okay. It's like it's just going to be fuzzy, but it'll still come through. Kind of the problem using an antenna these days for over-the-air television, because at least on a CRT, if you got mostly a signal, it's usable. Whereas if you have a broken up signal on a digital antenna to a digital tuner, that shit sucks. Weird that we got it in this market too. Vegas in the 90s wasn't quite as big. Like, it was growing, but like it never felt like it felt like a big place, but not a big place. Okay, I was Are we in a boss fight? Oh, fuck you. There better be... How did I think I missed another one. Ow. Why does it look like it's loaded up with bullets? I don't play nice at all. Okay, no, the stage just keeps going. Good, because I still need one last fucking doll to pick up. Some platforms will vanish. Yep, that's how they worked in the first game. Not like a ton different between these two games. It's good they have them both here. And playing them side by side like this and having them be kind of visually comparable helps out. What am I supposed to get down there? There we go. Cool. Well, that's another place. Still haven't seen that last one show up. It's weird to think that even people in their 20s, it's like, it's odd because I know they understand the principles of fucking internet. Oh, I probably... Oh, I did need that. Okay, so I need to grab one of those. Yep. You're like, how? Again, it's just like one of those things. It's like, well, how does that work? I'm like, it works literally the same way it works now, just in a slightly different way. Like, there's onboard memory. You use the fucking network connection to your coaxial cable line to fucking download data. It just wasn't quite as fast, and obviously, you're just downloading to ROMs. Remember when people were against ROMs? What a hot take. Even people I know now that were just like, oh, I don't want to pirate stuff. I'm like, dude, you're pirating shit as part of your... Nowadays they're like, no, now I'm just pirating stuff as part of my arcade collection because it's too expensive to get this shit. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. Now go back to me in the day where I'm like, no, I don't want bootleg stuff. just get my chops busted about that too. They're like, oh, well, we can just give you burnt CDs for your birthday and that'll be the same, right? Because you just steal stuff. I'm like, look up, fuck you. It's like, no, it's like, I'm not going out and buying bootlegs. I don't want to buy bootlegs. I will just find it for free. Why? Because I'm fucking broke. And if you tell me, well, if you can't afford it, you can't have it. I'm like, cool. Again, elitism. Don't be an asshole. And the cost of most things now is like, yeah, no, it's too much. And especially but especially with games, like if you're not going to sell me these games, yeah, if you're not going to sell me them, I'm going to fucking steal them. The end. Like I will find ISOs, I will find ROM images. All this stuff is accessible. Like I'm finally getting stuff in tomorrow to get started on modifying my fat PS2. So I got a 2 terabyte fucking 2.5 inch SATA drive that I can use. And I'm getting a cable for that so I can actually load shit onto it after everything's been done. Yeah. I love you too, honey bunny. That way I can start loading ROMs directly off the hard drive so I can completely bypass the disk drive. I really need to because my fat PS2 is Japanese and its disk drive is not great. So we'll see how well everything works out. Should be just fine. But unfortunately, you can't really get... You can get probably new old stock or used PS2 network adapters, which you need to be able to connect a hard drive, but the official ones are really expensive. But there's a lot of aftermarket clone ones that unfortunately take out the network connector to save costs, but at the very least, I think the old connectors, the official ones, require IDE drives. And the newer ones, obviously, you can just hook up SATA and you can use something that actually is, you know, easy to find. And you can use a 3.5 inch or 2.5 inch drive. I'm like, good. It's like, it doesn't need to be fast. It just needs to be fast enough. I wasn't paying attention to how I needed to fight this guy. Oh, never mind. That's it right there. Just go in the up. Like the brother Taguro. This is simple enough. Wow. It's Bigfoot. Well. And get fucked. That's easy enough to mod by yourself. Just get an OTG cable and a decent sized flash drive in the software. Like it's pretty easy. The most time consuming part is after you set it up is getting your shit ripped or finding ISOs and getting them set up and then loading them onto it. You need the OTG cable though for a separate power source because the poor PlayStation Classic cannot handle that. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was something. I know there's stuff out there that will run Saturn. Honestly, like a micro PC that has halfway decent specs would run Saturn and Dreamcast stuff really well. That'd be the best way to do it. Because Dreamcast and Saturn emulation now are really good. The bells, the bells. Like, oh, those bells just don't care about giving that stuff to the right people. They're just like, you can have it. But why? Because reasons. The reactor. Okay, is she the villain? Obviously. Let her be the hero. We already know she might be the villain. And she failed at her job. That's what happens with Lolo. Let's just go. Run fast. It's the robot spider. going to turn into Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to go back to this stage. So it is making us replay through lots of stages. I guess so. A little... I don't know. Lame. I think this might actually be a different stage now. Guess so. Let's go with that. Yeah, like you can run other stuff on like PlayStation Classic and even the Sega ones, Nintendo and SNES ones, but like there's no point in doing that because the specs just aren't good enough for it. I'd love to get a Mister, but like being lucky enough to just actually get parts for it or get a pre-built one, and those are expensive, and they're very dependent upon what's being currently developed in terms of cores. Shit. I think I can make that jump. There we go. I'll take it. Coil burner. Oh yeah, no, this is literally the same stage. It's just colored different. I think it's even set up the same way. That's a little lazy. I guess all the stages in the first game were not repeats. Yeah, see, like that's the thing I don't do is like I'm not big on buying repros unless they're like official repros. Even then, it's kind of oh shit. I don't feel like paying people for burnt copies of games when I know I could make that myself. Even if they're nice and they put a lot of work into the materials, it's just kind of like, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. So we're starting out like halfway through the stage. I don't know. I guess the layout's slightly different. What am I fighting here? Oh, it is him. Very well. Still alive? Yeah. It's a robot. Do robots technically die? Don't answer that. Technically, Transformers are robots. Aha! Oh shit! What? How are you gaining on me? Fuck you. Bye. See you later. Deep thoughts. Yeah, I'd just rather download the patch. I'd rather download the ISOs, patch the ISO myself, and you right there. Take you 2 minutes. Internet Archive will have the... Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Internet Archive will have the ISO and the patch you can probably find from like... Oh, I'm alive still. I died. And romhacking.net will probably have the patch as well as the patching software you would need. Bingo bango. Be good to go. Alright, so it's not quite the same stage. They have remixed it, but... Oh, shit. Can I fall back down this way and not die? Oh, I can! Good. That's impressive. I mean, at least Snatcher had the English translation for Sega CD. Probably what they ended up using for any kind of Saturn translation. I also know the Saturn version as well as the PlayStation version are both censored compared to the... Crap. They're both censored compared to the Sega CD and PC Engine releases. Some gore and other things that are changed and toned down, even though we never got them. And Police Knots, yeah, it's like at least Police Knots now. I handed off to the translation team for that. We're going back and they translated the PlayStation version first, and then went back and said, "Okay, we've translated the Saturn version now. I think you're good to go." I think I have a PlayStation copy that I purchased a few years ago. I know I have the pilot disc for the 3DO version as well, but I don't actually have a 3DO version. I'm sure now it's fucking horrifically expensive. I didn't miss a doll again. No. Ah. Oh, he's just going in the up. Oh no, he's like, oh no, I'm already ahead of you. He's like, I already know the stage layout. You've been here. I've studied all your moves. Yeah, we'll study this. Quick, tell me what movie that's from. Yeah, I think I got that pilot disc for... I have to dig it out. It's somewhere. I think I got that from Game Tantedon. In, Osaka. That was 2019. I don't think I paid a whole lot for it. I feel like they had multiples. If you got it now, it's probably expensive. Like everything else. Why is that here? What's the point of having that one right there when it's just going to kill you? Oh well. Oh, I see. Yeah, fuck it. Opa. Cockfucker. I don't know why I said that. I think that was a Sean Baby line, calling somebody a cockfucker. That's a blast from the past. I wonder what he's doing these days. Probably being old. But cockfucker? You can do other things with cocks, right? Cock knocker, cocksucker, cock gobbler. Some of those are redundant, yes. Where's that damn train? Oh shit. Never mind, there it's it. There it is. Oh no. He's dead. Or not. And away he goes. Go back to this can of soup thing. I don't know what it is. Honestly, with the lighting and the way it looks, this just looks like it's out of Bioshock Infinite. I'm like, you know what? We don't need to deal with that nonsense. There's too much racism involved with that. That's too close for comfort. Sorry, Lolo, I cut you off. Alright, time to go back and talk to him yet again. Probably go replay some other levels. Remember when I looked at the map screen yesterday, I was just like, oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Oh no, never mind. We have like one, maybe two other areas we can go to. Like, I don't know if this, like, what looks like a bat cave over there. No, that's a moon. And that's a ship, I guess? Or a temple? And then there's the ice world up there, which might give us like 2 or 3 more stages to play. So I think it's, again, it's like $72. Maybe. Is it 72? 6 moment. Well, let's see. Collectibles for players to find. Much like the resonance of the first game, yeah. Starbell is found, Starbell's not been found. You gonna give me a number on that? Because we already got... Oh, it's a... You gotta collect the parts that form the dolls. Okay, and how many fucking dolls are there? You collect 6 dolls, but Chamber of Fun... The Chamber of Fun as well, collecting all 16 of them will unlock both. Okay, so we're like, maybe... almost half. Only the priestess could wield a ring. I'm like, well, I'm the one wielding the ring, technically. Again, does that make me a priestess? I don't care about that. Just let me go. Lake of Seclusion. Yeah, there's a level there, so I was right. Why are you guys so isolated? This world's like a postage stamp. Oh, he stood up. You gonna square up? That's alright. We don't need to know. I guess I should probably play through the other special stages. Was there 4 or was there 2? It's collecting all the dolls. Complete the Chamber of Horrors and the Chamber of Fun. Okay. No, I should probably play that next so I can get those out of the way. That's the ship that the Monster Hunters showed up on. Had to get here somehow. What hit? Alright, you wanna come over here? Get out of here. Quick. There we go. Quick. Oh. How that worked. Other than just Good clipping. Yeah, she's been in a number of things, a lot of appearances for Klonoa and quite a few other properties. Let's see. Yeah. I hope I didn't leave anything there. Didn't miss anything yet, so that's good. Was it Namco Cross Capcom that Klonoa shows up in? I don't think they show up anywhere else. Even though there's been a number of other crossovers. I haven't had to hit an egg in a while. I wonder if they'll ever do a Project Cross Zone 3. I can't imagine the other ones sold particularly well. And they're 3DS games, so they're basically just kind of lost to time. Are you gonna walk over here? I can't. Over here. Whatever. I gotta actually be able to hit that. Too low to actually. Can I capture him again, like right away? Probably not. No, it's too fast. That definitely would not work. I can. No, I can't hit that. How the fuck am I supposed to hit that? Unless, are you small enough? No. I wonder if. Hold on. Aha. Clever. There's good use of that, actually. Need a key for that door. Shit. Well, these guys are back. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's have to come back. Like, we definitely have something more to do up there. It's not yet. Where are you? No, fuck. Oh, bitch. I don't think I missed anything there. It's like you land on, you're like, wait, why is it taking me here now? Fuck your collision. Those are eggs. Oh, that's not good. Are we sure we're not going to encounter Monster Hunter stuff? Get over here. Or not. I might have to throw something in there, right? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. How did I see you? That makes sense. And into the hole you go. How that powers things up, don't ask me. Just magic. How do we get out of here? Oh, never mind. Now I can get back. The way we came in, duh. Let's play it in reverse. Hit the rewind button. Hold L2. Or whatever button your rewind function's on. Right, nothing there. We were in there a long time if it fucking turned to night already. That. Oh well. Get that. Just hope we didn't miss anything. Especially being able to handle this stuff, it does it really well. This is definitely impressing me. Oh, the one with the platform? That's pretty much all it was there for. Or the clocks that you hit, those are just respawn points. Needs a key. Did I miss something down there? Let's go back down. Shit. What? Okay, that does go that way. I think there's something else we need to do down here. Oh, good. They already respawned for me. Because I didn't go so far. So we need to break that. Except we can't yet. We do need to go the other way. Maybe? We'll see. Reach that. Alright. Sounds good. Or not. So we didn't need to go this way. Oh, well, technically, yes, we did do. Like, what am I talking about? It's like we had to get something. So back into the 007 gun barrel we go. So I need to break that, but like that's not moving, so we can't really do anything about it. I didn't see anything else over there that I had to do. Oh, I keep jumping down there. That motherfucker just needs to not hide. Alright, yeah, because you can't double jump up there high enough. And at the apex, like that's about as high as you can go. Jump down there again. What am I missing? Yeah, there's nothing over here. I'm not missing anything. Yeah, and I don't know where to go, though. I'll have to go back. Actually, you know what? I'm a stupid idiot. I shouldn't say that, but I know exactly. Like, what am I missing? I don't know. Using the key I found? Haha. I am so smart. SMRT. Over here, just in case, before it takes me off to the egg land again. I have to get up in a moment, because I need to turn that fucking AC on. It's getting warm in here. Yeah, you know what? Give me a hot second. I'm gonna go crank that down. I don't know what it's set at, but it needs to be fucking running because it's way too warm here to not have the AC running here in the house, and my room gets warm when I'm running my PS5. So give me a moment. All right, that's better. Actually, it came on right as I got up, and I was like, okay, that's... I don't know when they fucking last said it, but like, I know during the day when it was like there was basically nobody here, or I was the only one, and it didn't really matter. It like goes up to 80, like, oh, nobody's gonna be home, despite the fact that like 2 people are home. And then it kind of goes down to 78, which is still a little warm. It's fine for a bit. But generally, like, when I get up, I know it hasn't run for, like, almost 10 hours. So it's like, okay, no, this is going to work. Crank it to 78, let it come down. It'll stop for a little while. Then you put it down to, like, 76. It's fine. I was just like, no, put it at 77. It's fine. I'm okay with that. It'll cool the room down enough. All right, so I need to make it red. They respawn? Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Now we're good. At least I can grab it when it turns around. I don't know why I keep collecting these coins. I don't fucking need them. Like the Soulja Boy, but don't buy the Soulja Boy console because it's just a Famiclone. And speaking of bootlegs, now let's go back up. Okay. Very good. Good hitbox. Game, quit busting my balls. You haven't been as bad as the first game in a lot of this stuff. Alright, fine. Point fucking blank. Get another Namco series. I'd say they could re-release those, but only on, like, Switch. Okay. Start that over. Come on, like, how's your hitbox so small? Who thought that up? It needs to be bigger. Terrible. Like, it's literally clipping through them. Because the collision's not good enough for that. Right there. Fucking come over here. And that one clipped right through them. Like, this part's not even hard. It's just the game not cooperating with you. Come on now. Alright, that was my fault. I always manage to get it on the downswing for the platforms. You just have to wait for almost a full rotation before it will decide it wants to come back around and you can pick it up. Pick up another one. I don't think you can make that jump. No, you can't. Alright, you know what? I was about to fucking cat somebody. That'd have been the post GTA version, Klonoa from the streets. An edgy redesign. It can join Shadow the Hedgehog, that failed reboot of Vector Man that they wanted to do back in the day, where it's just like, what is he now? I'm like, well, he looks like the Master Chief. I'm like, no, just don't do that. There. Okay, you can jump up. So I'm like, I'm tired of fucking throwing this at people. This horse shit. I'm gonna go up and hit that fucking checkpoint though, just in case. There's some stuff up here anyways. Not what I'm looking for, but I'll take it. I think that was going to be a PS2 game, that Vector Man remake. I don't think it was Dreamcast. It was right about the time Sega was getting more heavily into third-party development. Daisy? No, you're just gonna... No? Blow up already. It needs to be activated again. For some reason. Nope, it's over there. That's definitely what I'm looking for, although I can't get up there without the bomb thing. I'm over here. Ooh. Wow. That's cool. I was thinking, I'm like, oh, platforming's gotten better in this version, right? Like, technically it has, yes. However, not in that case. Where you can't double jump because I need to get a hold. I need to keep hold of that thing to be able to double jump. Actually, go get that item I need. There you go. It's really easy to bounce off of those. Jesus Christ! All right, and I just. This is a weird slide. Yeah, fuck that. Alright, those things have weird collision then. And ice physics. You dare make me drop this. There we go. And away we go. I probably could have used that. There's that one there. Actually, don't need that. That's all I need to get back up there. It looks like there should be bees around here. I don't like that. As long as it's not dogs that shoot bees out of their mouths. Or do that. Nope, can't swim. Oh yeah, if they bite my bottom will get big. I need that clip on here. Send me a reminder on that. The bee... I don't want a bee to bite my bottom. I'm okay with having a big bottom. Unless Spinal Tap's around. I think big bottoms drive them out of their minds. Or Queen. The fat bottom girls. No, probably not, because I can't get back up that way. Why do you slide there? Weird. Sometimes... Oh, probably because it's on a slope surface. There is some weird momentum there. Where am I going? activate that, but I can take the key. And go somewhere. A bee bit my bottom. Now my bottom's big. Like, I don't think a bee actually bit his bottom. Like, bees don't bite you anyways, but... Like, why was his bottom big? Other than Homer being an idiot. No, it was a bee sting. Okay. I thought he was just being an idiot. This was the same guy that was trying to go around selling sugar door to door, so... Sugar man. While eating the sugar. Homer doesn't say, oh, he says, dough. Oh, shit. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. That's fine. Oh, fuck it. Sorry, JB. Or CB. CB. I'm having a little trouble with this character. I can't tell if he's supposed to be some sort of raid man or something. Like, what the hell am I doing here? It took me a long time to realize that I think they either found an analog or C. Montgomery Burns actually just hired Michael Caine to play Homer with a mask on and say Bo and duh-oh. That was one of the funniest things in that series, just mispronouncing Homer's annoyed grunt. Change a D to a B. The funniest fucking thing you'll ever hear. Whoa. Very good. Shit. I could have actually recovered there probably. Something doesn't seem quite right. Oh, really? Yeah, Bo didn't work, but duh-oh somehow worked. That's them all right. I mean, Bart is his father's son, so. To be fair, most of the Simpson clan are morons. Even Lisa. I don't even know if they do anything with that character now. Probably not as bad as they ended up going with Meg on Family Guy. He told him about his native Estonia. Is that the same person that was also dressed up as the Krusty Burglar? Somebody check my medical alert bracelet. So I actually don't have to do these sections again. I can just okay. I do need one of those. Although now that that's in the up, I can just grab them. Right. Now, I'm back. There we go. Now we're good. Forgiveness, please. Look at that little guy there. You know he's gonna do something cool. Or whatever it was. Those pretzels are serious business. Did I get all 6 in the stuff? Yeah, I did, actually. I think I did. Then we get our own airship. This is where it becomes... Oh, wait, no, I'm going to say Tales of Symphonia. I'm like, no, I'm thinking of Skies of Arcadia. Which people say is good. I don't know. Looked cool when it was back in the day, but like, even with it being a Dreamcast game, I'm just like, yeah, I don't play RPGs. Alright, yeah, we did get all of those. Oh, that reminds me, since we finished that level, we can go back down and try to finish the first special stage at the Mustache Ride House. Yes, yes. Thanks, Marmaduke. House of Horrors. We brought back a big old beastie. Care to race against the clock to take it down? Oh, motherfucker. Do I really have to do those? Oh, this is just a boss rush. I can't do that until the end. Never mind. What's this? Oh, Chamber of Fun. That was the one that unlocked. Chamber of Horrors you really can't do till the end because, well, you need fucking... This is basically like the end of the last game with the extra vision. I don't care about getting those, I just need to get through here. I don't think I have to collect anything on here. Cool. Alright, never mind. Just jump over you, fuck it. Oh, actually, damn. I need these assholes. Never even saw these assholes before. Never mind. What's up there? Oh, actually we do need to get those. Maybe? Never mind. Can you respawn? No? Probably not worth it, but whatever. Definitely didn't need to go that way. Oop. Blow up already. Guess I didn't need that. Get up there, grab you. There we go. Shit. Yeah, that was much easier. But again, this game has a much better handle on its mechanics. Feels tighter, feels better overall. Alright, so the other one's going to be a boss rush once we have all the bosses, and that'll be like the last thing we have to do. It's a record. A record of what? Oh. Come down to the concert hall. That's fine. This will probably open up our 2 pathways here. Pretty chilly. Did we dress for winter? No. Should we? No. It's alright. Not everybody gets to die in the mountains. Certainly didn't stop Saejima. That guy fought a bear and didn't give 2 shits. More snow. Oh, no. I don't want more snowboarding. Get that shit out of here. It's the rental board. You fucking stole it, you little bastard. Yeah, you give him shit. Just stop being a prude. No, man, we're turning you in. You know what the final mission of this game is? Turning you into the authorities. Ah, JK. They're not going to do anything. They're not there to enforce the law. Means we're going to probably play this multiple times because we were missing a lot of shit that last time. Is there a vocal theme playing? I can barely hear it. Damn. Into the mouth of the beast. Hot jams? Oh no. Alright, if you're motion sick, look away. Even I'm having a hard time fucking going, where the hell am I moving? Slow it way down. Oh, okay, I got it. Never mind. I was like, shit, I'm gonna miss that because I'm hauling way too much ass. I don't even think I have to hit it. I think I just have to run into it. Yeah, that's where my fuck up is at. Even with those other things, you don't have to fucking... You don't even have to hit them. You just gotta make contact. Oh, big jumpy. Damn. Oh. Not big enough jumpy. It's fine. You're on a board. Oop, got it. But I don't need to get that one. Yeah, you can just run into him. Okay. Facing forwards, you gotta change our direction. We need to hold to speed up. Ooh. Freeze. Oh, okay. Alright, I need to die. Good. I'm glad I could miss that. Means if I miss this one again, I at least have a spot I can go back to. Or just jump over the thing I gotta get to, and then we're good. Right back. Huh. There we go. Don't jump this time. Oh. I'm gonna miss something. I know I missed something. I can't take enough. Fuck. Yeah, restart. I guarantee you I need to hit that fucking... that launcher. This one I gotta pay attention to because it is one of the directions, which means I should probably go pretty slow in this section. I know I was twisting this way. Stained glass sections don't matter. What was that? There it is. Now haul ass. This one we know is on one of the tornadoes. Got that one. Into the abyss you go. We gotta make sure that we actually hit that launcher up on the platform. There we go. Let's see if we missed anything. Then we didn't even get to see this part. And if I restarted the stage all just for that, I technically didn't miss anything, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, I don't think I missed shit. Oh well. That's fine, it was worth checking out, just in case. Like that one? Nope. Off you go. That's a kind of a nasty little position for that. Again, how did I miss that? Going slightly too fast. I know I could hover jump there, but... Again. This is where the infinite lives just come in handy. You mess up stuff like that, you got... There you go. You got more than enough chances to be able to go back and you're like, let's just do it until we can get it. There we go. Now we're good. All ass. Sorry, Klonoa, you're last place. Well, Namco knows their music. You should stop to ask in town. Except we had to do this snowboarding sub-quest. Why? Because Popka stole it and we needed to use it. I don't want to deal with an MC Escher maze. Come on. After all, we can just live in the past here. Those are mirrors? That doesn't look like a mirror to me. Yeah. Let's just get into the level. Yep. Hit a switch or wind bullet to turn it on or off. Yeah, I know. Oh boy. So I was just gonna do that one. Yeah. I mean, the stage is gonna be turned upside down real soon. Ooh. Fuck it. I'm sure we could have just spun things around there. That would have made more sense. Whatever, we got it. Woo! We're gonna need you to hop. Actually, no, we're gonna. No. Oh, fuck. Ah. Wrong switch. Thinking of the one in the background. Don't need those. Stuff here? No, same idea. Quick. See anything around here today? They just trippy. Oops. Explosion actually hit it? No. Okay, you don't immediately explode. That's good. Whoa. Oh, that's a neat little effect they would have pulled off back in the day. That's neat looking. Reflective pillars and shit. Ooh, actually. Oh, yeah. Grab you. And bring you over that way. Come back this way anyways. Through there? No. Oh, that looks like something hidden. Yeah. Number 4. I gotta find number 3. There are multiple doorways to go into, so. That's gonna have to come into play at some point. Whoa. Damage boost there. I really don't care. Oh, you've already been here. That's fine. At least I've caught up on that. There's another blue doorway up there. That's what I'm kind of like. Oh, I think that actually is used for that reason. There's literally no other way up there. Ooh, oh. That was one of those, like, those rainbow shockwaves that we were seeing with some of the bosses in the first game. Over here, but I don't think I'm missing anything. No? That's all this room is for. I guess I go through that mirror back there then, because I can't go into the one in the background. No? Okay. Through this way. It dumps us out back here. That way we really can't go back through. Hold on. I think we might not, because it's like you can only bring them in through there. How did I do away on the other side? Oh, no, I see what's going on. Fuck you. Throw away. When in doubt, damage boost. Alright, there's number 5. We definitely need you, so we gotta turn that off. Oops. There's the switch. Need you. What happened there? Didn't double jump. Oh, wait. I'm gonna be able to throw it there. It doesn't do a full curve, though. Ah, I was shooting him. That's where my mistake was coming from. There's an order here. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Not. No. Damn. Where's that fucker at? From that side, I gotta do it from here. The problem is you have to turn that back on. Wish you could activate that without having to hit it with the wind bullet. Contact with it. I know I'm missing something here. Yeah, I need that turned on, but I need to be able to hit. Something. Oh, nice. Got it on their sweet, sweet can. Can't they stick to the 2D plane? Because I still gotta actually... The problem is I need to hit the switch to be able to turn those back on, but I still need to do this. You gotta hit them once. And I don't know if they will... Actually, they might respawn in that same amount of time. Let's try. The only thing I have. I'm not sure they will. Oh, yeah, that did it. Good call. There we go. It was like, there's something I'm missing, and it's something simple. Sure was. Shit, it's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, just treat that as a death. Oh, man. Wait. That better be open. It is. Okay, good. I was like, I'm not doing this puzzle again. Fuck you. I did it once. I don't know why it dumped me there when the fucking... That's right there. Did that land there? Nope. Missing something in here because we still have one more thing to pick up. Let's see anything. Where are you? We haven't had a boss fight in a while, which means we should have one here. We only had 3 bosses, and I think there's 6. Oh yeah, this is definitely a boss arena. Maybe. At least I thought it was. Nope, it's just a museum of modern art. that yet, I guess. What the fuck? Alright, that's... Yeah, we can't... No, we can't go that way. No, this way. Anytime now. There you go. Alright, so we came in through green. Or we need to go this way. I think. Yeah. Ow. Get you. Then go back and hit that. Actually, we gotta hit both of them. We gotta go back to the bomb one. Gotta turn this blue. Oh, fuck. Real? You know what? Alright, fine. Now we know what order. Come here. Maybe? There we go. And we can collect you. And we can go back. Doing things. Yeah, there were no mirrors in that main hall. Lots of mirrors around. Well, if Namco games have taught me anything about mirrors, is that they'll produce duplicates of yourself. Just ask Rick Splatterhouse. Are you a pretender? Oh. Oh, she got picked on. They're giving her the third degree Japanese style. If we learn anything, people don't deal with bullying until it's too late.
Fulodiora, up to Nurada, Farab, Lendang, Alud, Nas Elmadas.
That's creepy. One of us. Did you get strength, or did that just create our boss? And will that boss do slide kicks? And why are there no handrails around here? That's fine. You can tell them. Tell those people to shut up. Speaking of shutting up, let's just... Oh, yeah, that's a great way to end Division. Where the fuck are the boss fights in this game? Probably right here. They do seem to devote whole stages to them. Especially since this is the bell. Yeah, contain it, stuff. Tree is laughing at us. Marge, Doll's trying to kill me. The dog Toast has been laughing at me. Ooh, dog water. Wow. Big egg. Sizable egg, if you will. And she gave up. Run full steam at Polanti. Watch out for obstacles, though. Oh man, this is a fucking snowboarding boss fight. Loot boarders will crash the party when Klonoa speeds up. Fucking, I'll speed you up. Yeah. And this is just a snowed over Sonic 2 special stage. Why am I not speeding up? I'm literally holding forward. Alright, that one I just clipped through. No wonder I slowed down. So I was just like, what the hell? You gotta jump into it, but I'm like, that's so close, I'm hitting it. Yeah. E-P, E-P, P-P, Boopy. Ah. The 90s wasn't so PC. They tried. Where it all started. No one tell Merc that. Kind of funny that he was on Facebook. Or back on Facebook. I think he added like literally everybody else, but not me. And I'm just like, oh, well, alright. I understand why. I wonder if he's like calmed down. He's back on Facebook, maybe. There's a lot of mouth movement for. I called her a bad fool. What about a big fool? You mad? I mean, I did kind of shit on the guy kind of hard, but it was like, you might need it just because you live in a fantasy world. Oh, fuck you. Oh, shit. Nope. Can I still run into him? Or oh no. We got to launch him. Alright. Throw her out. I fucked that up. Bad first cycle. To be fair, some people are a little bit more forgiving than I am. I'd say it's a bad trait of mine, but... Alright, one more hit. I keep forgetting, I'm like, his kids are older than I realized. Again, he was kind of, I think, older than you would normally realize, I think, when he started having kids. or even him settling just down in general. And the big giant fucking turtle explodes. And we clip through him, that's fine. We could have actually stopped in front of him, that would have been a better choice. He could have blown up instead of just saying, you know what, go through your fucking, go through him. Clip right through him. Looks good. Bad news, man, we are old as shit. We're only gonna get older. I'm lucky people won't bust my balls over that anymore. I think I've talked about that. Folks I know where it's... Oh wait, no, I was talking about that with Aaron. Where it fucking pissed me off. Where folks I was talking to, part of it was... And I shouldn't call him out, but... There's outdated references and his wife. They're both obviously nice people. That I brought up, and it was other people that were my buddy Kit's friends. Someone from, you know, that he's taught with at one of the schools he's worked at. Yeah, they're like in their 50s. Outdated references, and his wife are both in their 40s. And this was like, December? I think it was for Kit's birthday. And at some point during the conversation, I was just like, yeah, I'm, you know, turning 40 next year, blah, blah, blah. Getting concerned. They're like, oh, turning 40. Oh. Like, that was when I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, I am the youngest person in the room by like 2 or 3 years. But like just the general reaction out of everybody that's already hit that age, like, oh yeah, you're concerned about that. I'm like, hey, you know what? Great. Thanks for making me feel bad. Didn't tell them. But at the time, I'm just like, you know what? I legitimately don't want to talk to any of you right now. I don't even want to be in this fucking room. Like, hey, can I like have that moment where I'm hitting this milestone age, and I'm kind of concerned about a lot of things? Because at that point, obviously, I was still out of work and was kind of concerned about when the fuck this is gonna happen. And I was also planning my trip out, and I was at like the early stage of that planning process where I'm like, did I fuck up and decide to go do this when maybe I shouldn't have? Obviously, in hindsight, no, I made a great decision. I will not take that back. But yeah, I was just kind of like, really? Like, you guys have all been here. I'm sure you all, maybe some of you didn't have any fucking thoughts about it, and you're just like, oh yeah, 40, cool, we're good. Like, I have thoughts about it. Sorry, that's me. Oh, he's evil. I just realized that. He's a bad guy. Or Baguji, has Baguji always been what's her face? Or oh no, what happened to Baguji then? Well, we got hoodwinked. Yeah, just I don't know. It's stupid. Stupid. Granted, he still busts my balls about things, and it still makes me feel bad. So it's like, dude, even though I know you're not trying to do that, like, you have always been good at that. Like, I hate being called a fucking weeb. Like, I brought up something about Daiso, and they're like, well, why are you getting stuff from Daiso? It's like, oh, no, he's just a weeb. I'm like, I'm not. Thanks. Like, I don't even like the fact that places still use that term. I feel like it's like, hasn't that been a pejorative for a really long time? And it's like, I don't know, some people might call themselves that and they're fine with it. Yeah, it just seems so like older roommates I've had where there's like, especially ones like at the last place I lived at, where one of our roommates had a son. I was like, oh, we'll just let him up into your room and play with your stuff. I'm just like, no, it's like, no, you got all kinds of toys up there, right? I'm like, do you guys not realize I don't fucking collect toys? Like, I collect amiibo. I don't collect much else because it eats up too much space and it's too expensive. And it's not what I want. It's like when people assume it's like, oh, like my dad's done that before too, where he's like, oh yeah, I told so-and-so that, you know, you'll help them out with fixing their computer and working on stuff. I'm like, why would you say that? Like, oh, well, you're good at it. You know what to do. It's like, no, Dad, I know how to fucking work on my own stuff. I'm not going to work on anybody else's because I'm not comfortable doing that. Like, I'm willing to take a risk on my own equipment. Why? Because it's mine. It's fine if I fuck it up. That's the risk I'm taking when I go into it. If I fuck somebody else's stuff up, I'm now on the hook for replacing it. I have to take care of that cost. I'm like, no, don't put my name into the hat for something or assume that I already know what the hell I'm doing. Like I can figure it out, but let me figure it out first. And also, let me be the person that makes a fucking choice on that. Don't put my name in the hat for literally anything without my consent and knowledge. Like, if you're not going to give me that much, it's like, yeah, just don't mention me at all. That's always been a pet peeve. Or when people are like, oh, you know, you're a techie person, you're this, and you're such and such. I'm like, I'm not? Like, I'm into things, but like, please don't jump to conclusions about what I know and what I don't know. You want to ask? That's fine. But ask. Down here. Actually, I need to go down here. What the? Oh. How the fuck would I even remotely go down there? Now I need one of you to fucking get out of this place. I'm not going down there for that shit. What a waste of time. Now I can't even get out because of collisions getting in my way. Cool. Come on. Fucking A, game. The one-time collisions finally working again. Alright, he'll respawn. That's fine. Come here. Actually, I didn't even need him. I think it was just the idea where it's like, oh, yeah, Japanese stuff, you know, Daiso. I'm like, come on, there's Daisos out here. It's not like I'm buying shit from Daiso from Japan. It's like, the shipping on that's going to be it's going to be murder. It's like, there's 2 or 3 Daisos out here. Like, let me just go there. Let me enjoy the things I enjoy. Certainly now, I fucking hate feeling bad. Or being made to feel bad about stuff I like. Yeah. Thankfully, I never really had to worry about that too much. And certainly if I got asked like way back in the day, like I don't fucking know. I barely knew how to run my old Windows 98 PC. There's lots of shit now I don't know. And it's now so much easier to actually care for your computer in a lot of ways because the information's all much easier to grab. Yeah, like if somebody came to me for help and they're like, "Hey, do you know how to do this?" I'll go, you know, not them assuming, but like, "Hey, could you potentially help?" I'm like, I can look shit up for you, yeah, and I can probably handle it. Like if somebody wanted something modded, I'm like, yeah, I can fucking mod that. It's just, I'll let them know 100%. It's like, hey, by the way, I'm not gonna be able to. I am. What the fuck? There's some kind of statue. How am I? Oh, I know I'm gonna get up there. I need to get up there. Oh, really? I have to... What am I gonna do? Oh, no, I know. Wait, no, I don't. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Yeah, it's an air meter, because we're surrounded by... Can't throw it directly at it. And I'm looking at it going, how the fuck am I gonna... Grab that, hit these guys up there. It's red, like I need to collect all 3 of them. Means I gotta... It'd be nice if you could actually just throw it right at there and be like, okay, just stay there. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get those. I gotta get that guy up here. I can't jump up. Yeah. He won't respawn. I don't... no. If you hold up, you'll just face... You'll just do this. You'll just throw it in the background. I feel like that one at the bottom, the red one, is going to be the last one. You can't float while you're up there. You can't jump on them. You'll just take damage. It's too bad I can't just like, look, stay right here. There's clearly a... Yeah, you can't throw directly. You gotta grab it and then throw it at an enemy. Like if it was up here, that would make a lot more sense. I feel like if I could get it up to here, then I can throw it, grab that, get up top. That's fine. Like you can't... Actually, I don't think I can grab it from there. Shouldn't be this fucking complicated, but I'm gonna have to find this real quick. So, I remember the stage now. YouTube. Say Toxic Tower, I think. No, that's fucking Donkey Kong Country 2. Why is it showing me? Never mind. Noxious La Cucha. Let me make sure I mute the site first. Go back into here. I already got all that. I'm gonna do... I'll keep it open long enough to just see if I need anything else. Never mind. It's been staring me in the face the whole time. Once you see it, you're gonna be like, oh. There you go. That's the thing I kept missing. So I was like, once I get here, it all comes together. It's getting back up there, and I'm like, oh, okay. That was simple. Oops. I didn't realize he respawned like that. Just sit there. I hope I didn't miss anything. No, there's one right there. I was like, I'm just hoping I didn't miss anything. out of the noxious amnesia gas. Okay, don't need any of those. Oops. Okay. Let's see if we have a similar predicament here. Yes. Cool. There we go. Ooh, okay. Gotcha. So you can't take that thing with you. Hit it from down there. There we go. Oh, almost dead. Oops. Actually, didn't even see that. Okay. Okay, that was weird. You realize that was like not even right there. Next game. Still missing. Still gotta find 4 more pieces. Make me fall off the damn platform. Oops. That's alright. With me. I don't think I did. Alright, there's one down there. Whoa. Damn. Go. 2 more. grab a bunch of those. No, it was pretty easy, all things considered. It shouldn't have taken me as long as it did. I just had to bounce the gold one off the ground towards the red one, just like this, and then I was able to grab them. And just go up to the top. Like, it was literally like, hey, do you want to... Actually, like, once I figured that out, I'm just like, yeah, I figured it's like, this isn't going to be terribly difficult. Go down, please? Guess not. I guess I got to go back up to go down. I'll take you with me. You gotta go. Oh yeah, we already did this portion. Wrong way. Motherfucker. Yeah. Collision on that's kind of weird too. The bottom part doesn't do much. There's like nothing there. There we go. I need something. Is something gonna spawn here for me? There we go. Okay, I missed something then. I gotta go back. What the fuck did I miss? Or what the fuck did I miss? I think I can go backwards. I hope. Or not. That's fine too. So if I'm missing number 5, that means I missed it back here. Oh, come on, game. Don't fucking do this to me. You know what? It'd be nice if you at least keep those. Anything that you've completed so far, but that'd be too easy. Bucket speedrun. Go down that way. Right. That. Yeah, now you can actually see me do it. Well, right there. There we go. Literally that simple. hoping now. I'm like, I don't want to miss anything again. I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to close my eyes. Can't play those songs on stream anyways. Just like you'll never really see anybody streaming Revolution X. Why? That game will get you fucking hit with a DMCA real fast. For obvious reasons. Like you can't even watch task runs or long plays on YouTube without having that audio muted. That's good. Make sure I'm not missing anything again as I just kind of blaze through the stage. Oh wait, no, that's what I gotta do. Later. Nobody really talks about it. One of those mini games where it's just kind of like, yeah, don't bother trying to. Don't bother trying to stream it. Maybe Monty games are weird about that too. Initial D. There's just too much music. You don't know what you're gonna run into. Always the funny parts about it's got to be here somewhere, unless I biff. Like I didn't remember coming back this way, but I guess I did. There's got to be something here. Yeah, it's up there. See? So I gotta get the. Gotta do all this first. But we gotta break that one down there. I might be able to grab it this way, or I might need the propeller one. Actually, no, I'm gonna need the propeller. I don't need that guy. There we go. Lightning bolt one again, so I need that. Oh, actually, no, we'll cross it, that's fine. Back up here. And get eaten. Fuck out of here. We are already know we ran into the 6th one out here, so we're good. Get this enemy to come over here. There we go. This is basically the end of the level here. Damn. You knew who this person was the whole time? She your mom? Who's your mom? Yeah, see, we're the church, and church produces mostly bad people in the clergy. Leo. Whoa. We're going to something more here? Leo Whitefang. Maybe. What a crossover. Arc System Works cross Namco. One day maybe we'll get that Sammy versus Capcom game. JK. We'll get that as soon as we get Tekken Cross Street Fighter. And they're very angry. Or they're being talked down to. Just gonna stand there? It's a long pause. Oops. Yep, they're out of here. It's always about taking down God, isn't it? Were we already talking about that last night? The other day? Always gotta battle God. I killed my parents and you don't see me crying about it. This is the end of the game, right? It has to be. You're calling up the powers, then... Oh yeah, no. We have two more bosses. We gotta fight the arena, obviously. Maybe that's why she's mad. It's like, oh, we called her Leo back then. Like, you know, if we called her by her full name, she probably asked you not to fucking call her Leo, too. Turn on the clock tower. Ooh, Blood Moon. Even this wants to be Tears of the Kingdom. Who doesn't? Yes, Fifth Bell. Yes, yes. You stop talking to us, we can leave. This is a long pause if you aren't fucking... Okay. Come on, game. Don't need that many fucking pauses. Not that dramatic. I'm so hard on the story in this, and otherwise this is a really good game. Well, this is gonna be a normal level, I guess. Maybe with the boss fight at the end. Hit a Flolo with a wind bullet and it'll light up an area briefly. Look out, if you don't shine some light on Flolos, Greeps will creep up and attack Klonoa. have your receipt. I don't need lives. Don't care. Oops. I need you there? No. But the only thing I want to do is just collect shit. Nothing over there except the bridge that's out. Bridge too far. There's number 2. What about Kane and Hackman in the same movie? This is my thesis. And this is my closing argument. Is it a bridge too far with Michael Caine and Gene Hackman? Hello, I'm Michael Caine. Not a lot of people know that. What about the movie The Hand? Where Michael Caine's just like, I gotta fix something in my house. Oh, time to take a movie roll. Wow. Some bloody lights around here. And power outages. That's one way of getting those. Fire? Fire! Alright. 4 of them, yeah. Assuming this is the way we don't need to go. Cool. Now what? I would love to have a movie with both Gene Hackman and Michael Caine at like the height of their powers. Even though I have a feeling working with either one of them is probably not very fun. You know, Gene Hackman was kind of an asshole to work with when he was in The Quick and the Dead. She's like, oh, I'm not going to say those things. I'm like, motherfucker. Let's work on the movie. Whatever. Come here. Got everything here. Now we'll just blame Welcome to Mooseport as the movie that finally made him retire. Supposed to go that way. Yeah, it's. I don't think I need to go the other way. Why would I? I've already collected everything. Oh wait, no I do, cause. Yes. Well, no, Welcome to Mooseport was. Enemy of the State was near the end. Late 90s. Welcome to Mooseport was like 2003, I think? 2004? And if I realized that stooped so low to work with Ray Romano, I probably would give up too. I got a ring too. Is your Schwartz as big as mine?
You're after. Sit down. Lunatea,
Sounds like she was chanting a spell that Bayonetta would have. Well, the big giant red moon makes sense then. Did it work? Uh-oh. See, that one was cool because it had planets on it. What the? Oh. It's piss. Always comes back to piss, doesn't it? Is that ship gonna do anything? Nope. Whoa, good face. We've seen that airship like what, once? Or did that just show up? I don't remember. That looks like something out of Panzer Dragoon. Ah, the age-old question. Why do airships have paddles? Yeah, it looked like a shark, but like goofy shark, as opposed to a gummy shark. You know, it could have just flown here, except it teleported here. Makes sense. Okay, bye. And there you go. We just fight you already? Yeah, it'll take us to there. Let's go. Shut up. Let's get on the fucking ship. Yeah, it's just like, let's just stand here and talk about these things. Like, you know, we can move too. You're gifted with the ability of speech and legs. Oh, did the Valley of Piss go away already? At least it didn't show up here. How many fucking more stages are there? We're at 4 hours. And I'm ready for a break. I don't know how many fucking stages are in this game. We're about to find out. Game facts. Did you ever regret pre-ordering a game that turned out to be broken, buggy, or not nearly as good as advertised? Yes, I've been burned before. frustrated. That's fine. Empty Sea of Tears. Oh no, we have like 1, 2, counting that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more stages plus the fucking Chamber of Horrors thing that we have to play, which is the boss rush. So yeah, no, we'll go ahead and since we're just about almost 4 hours, I think we're good to stop there. I was hoping to complete it tonight, but we're making good enough progress. We can finish it up tomorrow and and then probably move over to something different that I've been working on, which I mean, I as well say it's like I'm most of the way done with Live Alive, and I'd like to finish it. And a good way of being able to finish it would be playing it on stream. Have a good night, Nana. Hope your dental appointment goes okay tomorrow. Yeah, I have like the distant future episode and then like the medieval episode, and I think there's like one more after that. None of them take super long, but it'd be nice to get that game finished up because I haven't touched it in a while. And I'm like most of the way done with it, so I might as well finish it. So you guys will be enjoying it in progress, despite the fact that that entire game is mostly interconnected, mostly not interconnected stories. There is like little threads here and there, but it all comes together at the end. So we'll at least get that finished up. But first, we'll finish Klonoa 2, which I know I'll be able to finish tomorrow. So we'll be back then for day 15. Thank you to everybody for popping in. And Darkstar, thank you very much for the resub earlier. Always appreciated. Hope everybody had fun. Yeah, day 15 tomorrow. Till then, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good Monday. Stay safe, stay well. We'll see you all later. Have a very good night.
Hey! Hi, Duke. Oh, listen, I just wanted to say goodbye and remind you that the good guys always win. Even in the 80s.